Let's discuss.
Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I will be checking out a new single from Signs of the Swarm's upcoming record, Amongst the Low and Empty, which will be out on July 28th. I checked out the title track off that record on stream, and it was just my favorite track I've heard from this band. It is a step in a different direction a bit, but still very much the heaviness that I expected from the band, all of that. So I'm looking forward to this record. I will link all of the pre-orders, any sort of social media promotional links for Signs of the Swarm in the description of this video. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Bless. That bounce.
All I need to become is for all of you to die. All I need to become God.
Signs of the Swarm, Tower of Torsos. Let's discuss. These two new singles off the upcoming record have really done something for me, and Signs of the Swarm has stuff in their discography that I would say I really like, but nothing that has quite clicked with me the way I feel these two singles have. I think comparing the two, especially after only one listen to this newer one, the title track takes the win for me for right now, but the way that they pair together, what they introduce, I think, especially in terms of production, being able to really pick that bass out. With this track especially, the title track is something special in many different ways. That was just the first one for me where I felt it really spoke to me, and I was like, I need to get this on repeat. That sort of reaction to it, where this one, it feels the same, but definitely has some different focuses, I would say. The guitar tone on this one sounds excellent to me. That was one thing that stood out to me with the title track as well. That carries over into this. I think the style of riffing and really the guitar work overall is a bit different than a lot of what I listen to most commonly. I'm listening to a lot of stuff that has, I think, appeal in guitar tone the same way, but the riffs are really flashy, really technical stuff. And not that this isn't maybe technical or anything, but some of, like, the intro riff, some of the more simple but effective for the guitar tone type sound, that really worked well for me. Vocals have been standout, I think, with every track I've really listened to from Signs of the Swarm, but that's only got more pointed with these newer tracks, I think. It felt like everything else kind of leveled up to what appealed to me as well, whereas my focus felt more singular in the past with their discography prior to these newer singles, is what I mean. But production-wise, the part that I mentioned that was super bouncy, you can really feel how, like, punchy this song is because of the production in parts like that, but really across the track, the drumming sounds phenomenal. There was one part specifically, I think it might have been, I don't want to call it the bridge because I have no idea where structurally it was after one listen. I need to redo this, or not redo, but re-listen to the song outside of my video and kind of get a better feel for it. But there was just this one groove that sounded so good. There was it was just weirdly timed snare hits, it felt like. But whatever that was, I'll need to go find a timestamp before the album so that we can talk about it a little bit more in depth and see if I can draw any parallels in the album anywhere else that have that sort of feel. But drumming was something else that really stuck out to me. So it's well-rounded: guitar, drums, bass, vocals, all of that sticking out to me. On first listen, even though I don't prefer it to the title track, that's not to say that it's not something that's going to go right onto the playlist for me and get a bunch of plays. Both have me extremely excited for this record. I felt like, I think with, like, that focus being more singular and not really, I don't know, and I don't want to say that that's the way across their discography, but with these two singles, they feel very like two in a row, just have me feeling like this record may be potentially a favorite release from Signs of the Swarm once it all comes to be. If we continue on this trajectory, it absolutely will be, because these two have been phenomenal. So on first listen, there's nothing I would want different from these, because, like I'm saying, with everything feeling top of its craft, really well crafted in terms of it being well rounded, all of that stuff, I think this is going to work the best for me. Once the full album comes out, or the next single, I'll have a better idea of how well they stayed on rotation for me, but it is looking promising as of right now. So those are my thoughts after first listen. Thank you to Brad for getting this over to me in time to get a video sorted. I will have all of the social media, any promotional links, pre-orders for the record in the description of this video, and again, that will be July 28th. So other than that, you can also find my link tree in the description. That will have all of the links that you may need related to my channel, Patreon, Twitch, Discord. Twitch right now has kind of taken a little bit of a break with the energy I came in with, as I'm trying to get everything else sorted out. We're also moving in about a month, which my setup will be back to the old camera. I had a lot of the stuff that just worked better for me, and so if anything, I might have like weekly rather than a few times a week for Twitch for now, and then come July be doing more often, like 2 or 3 per week for Twitch. But the Patreon link is there. We have our Patreon stream coming up. It's the first weekend of June, but it will be for going over the recap for May, any sort of requests that we have from patrons, that sort of stuff. So anything you may need related to those. Also, the Discord is where the community is based for my YouTube channel. We've got a lot of really wonderful people in there. All that in the link tree in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.